Welcome. We're going to be removing the mask. So that's what we're doing right now. Welcome, collective. I hope you're having a good Monday. We're deeper into this retrograde energy. I'm sorry. I knew that was going to fall. It's my love book. That's not good. Okay, so somebody's trying to keep you in your emotions. And it's really irrational at this point because you have already healed. So we're going to call on Archangel Michael, Mother Mary, Jesus to protect this reading. I got a story here to tell you already. So just sit back and listen. This is part 2 and it's heavy because that's why I called it Unmasked. Let me pick up this book. I don't know. My poor little book fell on the floor. I don't know where to put it. Over here. I'll move the music so it's not so close to you guys. Okay, let's see what we got. Let me get it. Let me get it together. No. Okay, so we have our prayer. I have cards, runes, index cards, Mama Gemma. And we're going to go grab your coffee. Don't have coffee this late at night. Go grab your tea. We're at 18,256. They took 4 away. I think in the last 2 days, they took four of the subbies away. I don't know. I kind of have a feeling they're going in and getting all the males or something. Like maybe, I don't know. Getting all the males. I don't know why I would say that. That's a weird saying. All right, so let's get into this. I wanted to look at the energy. And it's not really allowing me to dip too far into what's going on. It's more of like, I'll tell you what I have. Okay, same tarot energy. You know, I started pulling tarot first. So we have the first card that came out was 10 of Cups. You love what you do. So you're going towards what you love, what to do for work. Okay, but somebody is brokenhearted about. They're in a dynamics. They're brokenhearted, or you healed from a broken heart, or you're continuing to heal and purge and balance. Galactic mushroom, the divine matrix. So the divine matrix is, you know, I just get like a ball of string, and that you have to unravel it, and that's your feelings, really. And it's no fun, and it's going to take a lot of time. So you're seeking your truth, okay? You, them, whoever, I don't know. But this is energy where you're going for what you love, for your passion, for your desire. You've been gifted some gifts from the underworld, overworld, whatever you want to call it. That's why we have this mushroom energy coming in. Yeah, okay, I'm getting it. Okay, so that's why we have this mushroom energy. Okay, that's 62 and 24 are the numbers. Switch them around if you want. But you see, it's foggy, it's confusing, it's really unclear energy. That's what it is, very unclear energy. And you don't know really where to go. Like, you're like thinking, who can I trust? So, you know, you feel heartbroken. I want to say there's a veil that people want. Let me get into my reading here. That people want. There's an energy of not knowing what's really happening. Confusion, that's what it is. Energy, So this energy is of confusion. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so this energy of confusion is being, it's really bringing out, even for somebody who's a very cold-hearted person, it's, oh, okay, so somebody is going through opening their heart. It's like a foreign land. That's what it feels like. This is a King of Swords. This is somebody who's not connected to their emotions, but they're trying to get to their higher truth. So this is somebody very logical. And they're logically thinking about their 10 of Cups. This is one whole row. So this is somebody from the past. And they're learning to temper their energy, to balance the scales, to trust God. And the beautiful thing is that we have Archangel Uriel helping us. I forgot. Number 17, which is a beautiful number. It's about money. You know, together it's 8. But Eye of the Needle, intentionality. So this is Uriel. And he often comes in through my readings. So he is guiding us through the Eye of the Needle. This is, you don't even, when you get into the, let me just tell you, when you get into the energy of Uriel, you can close your eyes and you can know where to go. You don't have to have your eyes even open. He is a very powerful archangel, and he comes in when you are in this chaotic energy, because what happened was there was somebody that came into your energy. Oh yeah, okay. Now we're going to get into the index cards. Let me just, this is where it gets really, hold on. So this this rune was in between the King of Swords and the Six of Cups. This, yeah. So this is Jera. This is good harvest. This is a really good omen here. A good rune. What am I saying? A good rune, which is an omen, which is great. All right. The result from earlier efforts are realized a peaceful time, fruitful. So this person wanted to keep you stagnant, and they knew you were going to be successful. They did some spiritual, you know what? They did some spiritual harvesting is what I'm getting, okay? The up aboves, they saw this. This left you confused. Something might have gone on with your head. That's the confusion or headaches. I'm seeing loss of hair. No growth. Whatever you touched did not turn to gold. And they intentionally did that. Like this person, I just see like somebody in your past. This could have, I'm also picking up for some of you, it's an uncle. Like an uncle knew your light. They saw your light. They might have done a little something with your hair when you were younger. Ooh, I don't like that energy. Okay. Then we have the rune Hagel. That was Hagalaz. I'm sorry. That was Hagalaz. And the real meaning to Hagalaz is destruction. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I gave you the wrong meaning. Okay, so this is a destructive, uncontrollable force and weather within. So this guy is, this is the same one that I told you came in with the King of Swords. That makes more sense. This guy was out to get the collective, okay? He was horrible. He was horrific. Or he is, because he's coming in still. He's like around the collective's energy, showing up as past. Cards don't lie. So this is somebody from the past. You were able, with Jesus, with God, with Lord, with higher up, with source. We don't care who it was, but we care a lot. But we are not judgmental here. Whoever source was for you, they saw you through the eye of the needle. They saw you through this very dark tunnel, and you saw the light at the end of it. Now, with Jera, that is good harvest. And that was here with the angel. So, I'm sorry, this is what happens when you backtrack. But I want to get this off the table so I can show you the index cards that I have, my loves. And warning, there should be a warning. No editing here. This is the raw. We are the rawest that you get over here. We go real deal. Okay, I don't do no editing. This is the real me. Like, I ain't got no filters or nothing. Okay, so the deprogramming. Okay, we have the stacks here. Let me see what we get. Okay, so we have at the bottom of a big stack of cards, I got deprogramming. And at the bottom of the shaman deck, there was moving out of stagnation. So my loves, we are still in this in between, in the retrograde, connecting the dots to what really happened to us, and getting out of stagnation. But this person looks like a dust mite. He also, this is Jezebel energy, because Jezebel energy is usually related to the desert. The hand of God came and said, I kid you not, this one fell on the floor, okay? It said, I pity the fool. I pity the fool. This is Muhammad Ali, my younger generations. I pity the fool is Muhammad Ali. You know, sting like a bee. Don't forget. Now, they didn't want you to see that because that fell on the floor. It was really tightly hidden. And the thing about that is, I got a hit, like these intuitive hits, we call them, over here. You are actually going to feel pity for this person. Like, you're going to start feeling like that bad, because that's how bad they're doing. Okay, so I don't want to put, you know, I'm not putting it out there. So last thing I'm doing, this is something I got as I picked up that card. All right, we all know my intuitives, how that happens, how that works. So let me show you. It's really okay. So just a warning right now, because that's why I said unmasked part 2. This person might have been involved. We're gonna get straight into this person might have been involved with, like, other men, like older men their own age. And we have the word rotation. Rotation. So we also have the word producers, actors, masons. They were watching you break barriers, okay? And you being a woman, this is going to be particular to woman, or if you're in divine feminine energy, right? Well, Archangel, you're protected, Archangel Michael. As soon as I got that card and I was like looking at it, and then Archangel Michael came in right away to confirm you're okay, okay? And then I got that this individual, you know, they have a very low self-esteem. Something must have happened to them, but more importantly, they were possessed. They were an open portal walking around, basically. They're an open portal walking around. So their entity possessed. And then I have something that I wrote. This is a really old one, but I'm like, they have a fetish, and there's like a old 70s movie that was like taboo. I remember my mom going, oh yeah, you don't talk about that. It's called Deep Throat. So you take it how it is, but how you, yeah, this is a sexual entity attachment. All right. It's not you, it's them. This person speaks well, thinks well, is smart, or so you thought, right? But something was off with their behavior, okay? And you caught it. Operating from the dark side, cleanse your space frequently and often, protect your energy. But we got this needs validation, and this was this is somebody who grooms, okay, this is somebody who grooms younger kid. Yeah, a kid is a goat. I don't know why I said that. Because they're horny. Yeah, okay. Okay, so this is somebody who grooms girls, violates them, then tells them, try it like this, teaches them to be submissive. And they give them these horrible habits in the bedroom. I'm not going to say anything more than that. But You're almost healed. You're moving on. You were dealing with this heavy duty sexual energy. You didn't even know what it was. And this entity was trying to attach to you. Okay. Words can uplift. Yeah, so this is part of the validation. So, we can use our words to uplift, and we can use them to inspire. We can deflate people. We can discourage them, detain them, deceive them, daze them, confuse them, and scare them. That's my specialty. I'm kidding. Oh. Okay, so above everything else, I'm telling you all this. Oh, the other thing was backdoor vibes. Okay, backdoor vibes was that was the other thing that came in with the group. And this person was very good at bending the truth. When you're dealing with look at that, bending you're all about the truth. They would bend the truth. They would be in the shadows about the truth. Okay, yeah, when you're a king of swords, these king of swords, they can be very charismatic. They can seem fiery, but they just know how to sidestep. Remember how we did the sidestep? They know how to sidestep any kind of confrontation, because they could be very charming, and they could, like, once you, I don't know, that happened. Okay, so this is they bend the truth. So that I really want to just tell you those messages, but I don't have a good time telling these ugly messages to you guys. Oh, another thing. Okay, so they pity. This is what I heard, because the universe is your partner helping you. And what I heard was there's an arrest warrant that they want issued on you, or they tried doing this to get you imprisoned. So they were doing work. That's the justice system, legal work to get you. Somebody also, this was sad, because I have grown kids, but they called the protective services. They did. They had any questions? You're like, who was that? That was them. That was them. Okay. A call from that ex, even an apology arrives. It's sad because they may be drunk. So they're losing it big time. Big time. Okay, so, another thing is, like, when you're going through the change, the wake up, when you're not the change, the wake up, the night of the soul, the night of the night of the dark soul, and everyone, you see that, like, masks are falling off left and right. Where's my little, what do I do with my little mask? I lost it. Damn, I lost it. Okay, okay, whatever. When people lie to you and you find out, and you see through their lies, just remember, lying is God showing you their true colors. And when that happens, you should be like, oh Lord, thank you for letting me see, because you ain't nobody's fool. That's why I pity the fool. Right, exactly, Spirit. I pity the fool, because you don't want to be nobody. That's why you don't want to. The last thing my collective wants is pity. Nobody wants. This is, I don't know what to tell you. This is going to get pathetic and pitiful. That's what it seems like. God is reminding you who you have always been. And that ain't no fool. That ain't no fool. Who's this? Sam, how are you? Nurse Moonshine. Oh my God. Girlfriend. I don't know. I'm so glad you're here. I don't know what it is, but I got to give you this message. I have a close nurse friend. I have a lot of, like, most, like, caretakers, people who are nursing, mothers. That's like my whole thing. And anyone who's listening, I was raised from, like, this religion, but I'm not really, like, gung-ho on doing everything, but it's kind of ingrained in me. But it is the Catholic religion, okay? When they do exorcisms, the only medallion that they use is the Saint Benedict medallion. And Benedict, I got to find out more about him. So I told this to a nurse friend of mine, and she tells me, you know where he was born? Where? In Nursia. And I was like, Oh my God, is that the medallion for the nurses, for the healers, for the truth tellers, for all of us? So I was like, wow. Short story. Okay, Forest Frolic Maiden. These all popped out as I was talking. I awaken my inner child and open my heart to the joy she brings. It's okay for you to go out. It's okay for you to go have a hike, enjoy nature, ground your energy. Yeah. Yeah, the earth elementals really are talking to us. They really want us out there. Yeah, because our heart chakra needs the grounding. Mother Gaia really wants it. Oh, and isn't there's like a real big transit with Cancer right now. Cancer and Jupiter, right? Ooh. Yeah. If you don't heal that mother wound, that father wound, it's just going to be like more separation. It's going to be more getting sick, and our nurses are going to have to take care of you. So Archangel Gabriel, communication. So we did say communication is coming yesterday. So watch that. Oh, I didn't give you these cards. Hold on. Did I give you? I don't think I gave you these cards. No, I didn't. Okay, so I was like, I thought it was in the cards. Yeah. All right, so listen to this. You're extremely sensitive right now. Okay, so communication, because Mercury is retrograde, yeah, and we have some other retrogrades. People might rub you the wrong way, or you might think they're saying something that annoys you, or vice versa. Be very gentle with yourself. Be very forgiving. Give a lot of wiggle room to people, is what I'm being told to tell you. I let go because I needed to heal alone. Thank you for being a life lesson and a hidden blessing. And I miss you now. This is you or somebody who's really healing, okay? And they don't see you as the evil, bad, scary person, because what they might have ran because you are a mystic, or you're very mystical, or they just didn't understand the deal. They had to heal, okay? You can't do, I can't say this. Okay, you can't do nothing to me anymore, and I'm not going to open any door. So you're healed. You're moving on. You're not opening doors to the past. I hope you walk away with that message at least. We ain't going back. Okay. Yeah, because before, like when you're not healed, like you still get very emotional. You still get very upset when you're talking about the situation, and you can cry and you can get choked up. You can even get sick to your stomach. So this one says your stomach becomes steel now when it comes to dealing with this person. Before, you were too weak and emotionally unregulated. And they are recognizing that whoever they picked over you, ain't you. And thank you, Lord. Yeah. So, now we move on to the next card. I'm all over the place. Mercury retrograde. Welcome. So the heart chakra says, I love myself and others unconditionally and nurture loving relationships. 17 again, which is a great number. I'm telling you, this is a great. Somebody might be born on the 17th. Somebody might be an life path 8. Somebody, something might happen on the 17th of August. Okay, so we have the earth elemental. I gratefully accept the abundance the earth bestows on me. When you start seeing Mother Earth and the abundance she gives, like you start seeing how rich we really are as a human race. And why wouldn't alien races want to come and take from us, Just saying. 38. Forest Frolic Maiden. I acknowledge my inner child. Open my heart to the joy she brings. Yeah, she wants us out in nature. She wants us out in nature. And, you know, darn it, I got to get up earlier. Yeah, I got to move my booty. So, I think that's what we got. You know, I wanted to ended it soft. There's a lot of things that are going to be wanting to deregulate us, wanting to get us off track, wanting us to be worried, anxious, and hyperventilating, anxiety ridden. But you are going to be just fine. Drink your water. And these people are trying to get you off balance. I want to get more of these cards, actually. They're telling me to get more of these cards. But I think I have a second deck. Oh, here we go. We're surrendering some stuff, so let's see here. I think Black Moon Lilith is back in Scorpio. Ooh, that's heavy. That makes sense with the Leo energy. A lot of sexual desire. Okay, let's see here, Spirit. What's funny is that these addictions are not fun anymore. They're really a ball and chain. You know, they're not. They used to be fun, but they're not. There's more. Before it was like, let's do it for a good time. Now it's more like we have to hide it. We have to look behind our back. We have to lie to people, and we're willing to steal to get things. Somebody's sick. I forgot I comboed these cards with the other deck, so, but it's, somebody's sick from their addictions, and it's showing. Yeah, because, I mean, the body, it does take a toll. I mean, I don't know what they use, but whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthy alternatives. I'm getting that somebody's really deep in the addiction. They cannot let go. Surrender to the beauty. So yeah, they have to go out to nature again. Or whoever is dealing with them is going to nature a lot. Like somebody needs to ground their energy. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Somebody needs to go camping. Like that's what, if somebody needs to really just go camping, somebody with an addiction, you might have to go camping. Wow, that's heavy. I never thought of that. I never thought of it that way. To really get off the addiction. Like somebody might be just trying to do it themselves. Surrender the habit of people pleasing. So somebody has to go and isolate themselves. They can't even be at home. They have to, because people might find them. Their dealer might find them at home. So they have to go to, I heard they have to go to a cabin. A cabin is what I heard. Okay, surrender to worry. There's a woman here worried. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on your power of your heart and have faith that spirit is guiding. This is a woman that has a strong addiction? I'm sorry. Somebody has a strong addiction. Surrender to inner peace. Ooh. Maybe they were throwing this for you to have addictions because this is under, I mean, yeah, this is under other world. So there could be like a Highpriestess, a witch, warlock. Cultivate your inner peace on a daily basis in quiet meditative moments. Focus on the illness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Yeah, you're the golden unicorn, protector, guardian, and champion. Okay, or you have like unicorn energy here. That you're protected by the elementals. So this is somebody who would give up their will. Yeah, this is somebody who had a weak will, and you let others, oh God, oh my God, don't tell me. Okay, so this is, you let others influence you to do drugs so you could fit in. This is what this is. That's how it started. But now it's out of control. Isa, stillness, pause, delicacy. All right, so I'm going to leave it here. But the last thing I'm going to tell you is if you really get involved with these drugs and whatever, and they got a lot of control over you, you begin to forget about yourself. But if you're a mother, you forget about your beautiful, innocent children who are in it, you know, who have nothing to do with this. And you are neglecting them, and there's a lot of possibilities in this cold world for something to happen. In fact, and maybe that happened to you and you're repeating a pattern. You have to stop. You have to stop this pattern from continuing with, you know, it ends with you. So always pause. This is right now you're going through some emotional turmoil. You can't check out though. Yeah, please don't check out. Surrender to the wisdom of your body. So when your body's not feeling good, that's a huge hint that you need to go. You need to leave. You need to go take care of yourself. Your priority. Like this is like you people pleasing others over your own needs. So many of my lovely ladies here, empaths, are overextending themselves. But there's also an energy here that wants you. And this could have been like a dominant mother, a stepmother, a mother figure, or absence of thereof. I am really heating up. I'm going to start sweating little driplets. But I'm very glossy. So yeah, that's what I have, you guys. This is intense. My God, let's clear the air. Yeah. All right, I hope this helped in any way, shape, or form. We're going through it. We're breaking these barriers. We're breaking these strongholds, and they're physical holds on us. They could be sugar too. Okay, I'm guilty of that. All right, take care.